night birthdays, which Friend star was a top-ranked tennis
August
player?
18 na ngayon eh.
Jennifer Aniston, Matthew Perry, or Matt LeBlanc? Your answer is next in the ET Weekend Birthdays.
Matthew Perry. Makdo yan. Papatayin niya si papatayin yung ghoul. What ghouls? Harvest undead racist. And your ancient heritage will end. Mamaya, sisigaw tayo It's just lang. Mamaya na muna tayo mag-ano. I'll wait here. Kasi sisigaw pa tayo ng patay na si Gogo I'll be back in a flash and... Zilchi. Okay, you little punks. Let's just... Pero bukas aayusin natin yun para sumigaw na tayo ng patay. Pag na-complete ko na yung missions, we have to destroy that stuff.
Ibang level ng tawa. Ibang level ng drama. Ibang level ng basketball. Ibang level ng horror. $2.99 lang with free 1-year subscription. Mura na, practical pa.
Patayin si Britney Spears.
Mag-level up ka na.
Hintayin ko na lang muna hintayin ko muna yung wrestling para sumigaw pa tayo. Pero kailangan natin makaabot pa tayo Parang nasisense ko nga yung Parang nasisense ko yung Parang nasisense ko yung Parang nasisense ko yung Patay si Gogo! Yes, laik! Red. Patay na si Barbie Sue. Pero hindi ko alam kung anong oras na sila sa Pacific, sa US. Sa Barclays. Anong oras? Sa New York yun Anong oras na sila sa New York City? Well, sa USA, let's see how about they only. It's almost 7:21 a.m. in Sunday. So to Los Angeles it's 4:21. Well, New York, and then the city of Tokyo is Auckland is 21, Johannesburg 121. So we have to explore here in the next city. Kabul is 351. So bukas na lang aayusin. Pero naka-unstable pa Balik, pero hindi pa tapos yan. Just we have to destroy that minion before the If they have to destroy every minion, hindi
We go back in time where Steve. Look at you. Sorry. We go back in time. You got me all jumbled here. We go back in time where Finn meets his parents. Finn's mom is played by Tori, and his dad is played by Dean. So it's kind of like a little twist of reality.
That is Iron Ziering hilariously speaking in third person because that's what people do. He's talking about himself as his character Steve from 90210 while talking about teaming up with his former co-star Tori Spelling in the upcoming finale of Sharknado.
Kelty loves Sharknado.
You love it,
Kevin
don't you?
loves Sharknado. Do you get it third person?
You know,
but we're just our sons, we're not characters. Anyway, these two are back together, but when the cast ever come back for a West Bev reboot?
I love the show and I love my life because of the show, so I could never say no to that.
I think everybody's interested in doing it. We know we had a lot of fun getting back together. We just want it to be something good. You know, it's just corralling us all together, getting us all in the same room to agree on what it'll be.
Tori Spelling has teamed up on a new show with Jenny Garth. Tori's hashtags Donna and Kelly Forever and 90210 Vibes have many hoping that a TV project brings the West Beverly crew together again, nearly 30 years after the original first aired.
Do you still follow everyone?
Of course, yeah, of course. And it's remarkable to see how well everybody's doing.
So where are all the 90210 stars now? Jason's executive producing and starring on his new Ion show, Private Eyes. Luke is one of the hot dads on Riverdale, along with Mark Consuelos and Steve Oldridge. Tiffany Thiessen stars on a Netflix family sitcom, Alexa and Katie. And Shannon Doherty, after a 2-year battle with breast cancer, she's back to work.
I love creating a character. I love stepping out of my skin and being somebody else.
Ryan Austin Green has 4 sons, 3 with Megan Fox. Gabrielle Carteris is also loving mom life. In fact, most of the teen idols are now just proud parents.
My priorities are them first and me second.
I definitely think she thinks I'm cool, but I'm probably not the coolest out of the group anymore. Now, I'm mom.
And as we mentioned, Luke plays a proud parent on the CW's Riverdale, which is such a good show, alongside Mark Consuelos. Both are also Hollywood dads, but before that, these heartthrobs were just trying to find their way, like many of their castmates, as ET Online's Leanna Aguilera found out. What would you say to these 2 youngins?
And what?
What I would tell this young Ed is please don't wear that.
Great! Oh my god, no, not the pants.
Thinking, what haircut is that?
Bieber? It's the bowl cut.
Your imagination is getting the better of you.
Mark and Marisol, Veronica's parents on the show, are a lot more buttoned up than they were back in the day.
What would you say to your younger self? Get a stylist, maybe?
Dad, this is awesome.
Luke, playing Archie's dad, was a fashion plate even before 90210.
Great shoestrings.
Yeah, I love those shoestrings, man.
Who was he? That's kind of a mullet, isn't it? I was rocking a mullet pretty hard there for a while in the late 80s.
And as for this young lady, any chance of Kelly joining Mark on Riverdale?
I'm hoping there's some interesting things that could happen. It's a kind of a roller coaster as far as storylines. You never really know what's happening. I stopped asking. I asked a little bit last year. What's the point?
Now, as for Jason Priestley's early beginnings in Hollywood, well, Michelle Turner found out Jason used to share an apartment with, get this, Brad Pitt.
I didn't know you were roommates with Brad Pitt.
Yes, not for long.
When he was just starting out in Hollywood, Jason's then roommate added Brad to their living arrangement.
I opened the door to my room and there's this dude sleeping in my bed. And I go, who's that guy sleeping in my bed? He goes, oh man, that's Brad. Dude, you're gonna love him. He's a great guy. My real name is Brad Pitt. Born with it. And so the 3 of us lived in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Talk about three's company.
It's a little actors boot camp, all of us, running scenes together, running live together, and running around together, and going out at night.
Who went the longest without showering?
Brad, always. We used to have these competitions to see who could go the longest without showering, and it was always Brad.
Fast forward to today, Jason returned to TV, starring and executive producing the Ion series Private Eyes.
There's a chance we might work out.
Are you offering me a job?
And in real life, Jason is managing his most important role to date, husband to wife Naomi and father of 2. Do your kids know what a big deal their dad is? No.
Mamamatay yung ghoul.
No, I'm just their dad. I'm a big deal to them because of their dad.
No.
And that's the way it should be.
If they did a reboot and they're all dads, is that as sexy?
Yes, it is for us, for our generation, but then they all have young children that are like the new young heartthrobs.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Let's pull it all in.
Kelly Taylor. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, now let's move on to Mom Molly Ringwald.
It is more than 30 years since her 1980s classic Pretty in Pink.
I don't like this anymore.
Kentucky, get back together. Come on now. Here's what Molly told us.
Yeah, I'd love to work with any of them at all of them.
Yeah, this is
Maybe.
Trust me, we're willing this to happen. Molly was part of the way there with the movie starring his mom to Sam McCarthy, as in Andrew's son.
It was a little surreal. Once in a while I would look at him across the set and I would connect with his eyes, and it was like, I feel like he has Andrew's eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that it worked out like that. That's Andrew ducking into the premiere of his son's movie, All These Small Moments, earlier this year at the Tribeca Film Festival.
I love this.
Now, as for our criticism,
I need to fix this stuff.
Molly did also battle John Pryor on Drop the Mic back in April, which we took as a sign that it is
Ayusin ko muna yung iTunes first.
he gets his revenge.
So we had ourselves a good
Very focused on that. It was
It was a lot of fun though. I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody other than John. He's such a sweetheart.
You know, I also wouldn't mind if she
It
did
was a
like
tough
a
mission
16
because
Candles remake.
Oh.
50 Candles.
Ooh.
Come on.
Because she's 50 now. She looks incredible,
She looks
P.S.
great.
Whew. Amazing. We'll be right back.
A few stars with birthdays this weekend. Andy Samberg is 40. John Stamos is celebrating turning 55. And Christian Slater is 49. Now, take a final look at your choices. Which Friends star was the top-ranked tennis player? That was Matthew Perry, who is celebrating turning 49 this weekend.
Monday on ET, J-Lo's VMA
Bukas
takeover.
10 a.m. ha.
You would never imagine. We are on the red carpet
Hindi
for
naman tayo
her
nakanood ng
hometown
Teen Choice
honor.
Awards.
Monday on ET.
You know, it is almost
Kasi
time to go. By
I
the way,
was
for all the
busy
late-breaking Hollywood news, just
doing
go to our
some wrestling
website,
stuff.
PCOnline.com.
But before we go, this has all been about nostalgia, and we leave you with an Aerosmith music video for their song, The Hit. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. The single was released exactly 20 years ago. This weekend, it was on the soundtrack to Armageddon. Remember that movie with Ben
It was
Affleck?
Armageddon, yes.
Which starred, of course, Steven Tyler's daughter, Liv.
Enjoy the video the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Bye, everyone.
Support.